Now, viewers, the Congress party has made emphatic efforts to position Rahul Gandhi as the leading contender for India's highest office, the Prime Ministership. They have even heralded him as the Jan Nayak of the contemporary Indian politics. However, election after election, a troubling reality seems to be emerging. Rahul's lackluster track record is prompting many within the Congress to question whether they are backing the right leader. Dissenting voices are growing louder from Bihar to Odisha. In a striking development, Congress member Mohammad Mokim has sent shockwaves through the party by addressing Sonia Gandhi in a letter that emphasizes the widening chasm between leadership and grassroots activists. In fact, Mokim pointed out that during his tenure as an MLA from Barabati, Cuttack, he struggled to even secure a meeting with Rahul Gandhi for nearly 3 years. His message is urgent. The party is in critical condition. Its workers are disheartened and immediate action is necessary. He advocates for a shift in leadership, calling for Priyanka Gandhi Vadra to take the reins. Listen in.
हमने उनको एक लेटर लिखा है कि मैडम सोनिया जी इस तरह से पार्टी गुजर रहा है और इसमें आपकी सलाह की जरूरत है। नए लीडरशिप को सामने लाना जरूरत है। हमारे आदरणीय एआईसीसी जो मुखिया है श्री मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे जी बहुत वरिष्ठ नेता है, बट एज उनके फेवर में नहीं है। कुछ युवा को सामने लाना चाहिए।
And joining us on this debate is Sanju Verma, National Spokesperson of the BJP, Dr. Anand Ranganathan, author, Advocate Umair Junaidi, political analyst, and also Syed Asad Abbas, political analyst. Now, Syed Asad Abbas, in this letter, a congressman who has been a Congress worker for many years, he has said that the Congress party needs open heart surgery. Will the party now finally listen to him?
Ji, I'd tell you and the likes of Sanju Verma ji of the BJP, kindly Banni, Karnataka Pradesh de Banni Nodi. There is an anecdote here, there is a legend here called the snake and the mongoose. Two tall leaders of the BJP, Yediyurappa and Ishwarappa. The kind of expletive statements that they have made against each other will make even this Mohammad Mokim issue to put to rest. The fact of the matter is, isn't there differences between Vasundhara Raje ji and Amit Shah ji? Weren't there differences of power when it comes to Advani ji and Modi ji? When it's a political party and a democratic party, be it a BJP or a Congress party, there are bound to be differences. This is a democracy. You know, Voltaire says it beautifully. I may not agree with what you say, but I will defend to death your right to say it. And that holds true here in India. Be it the BJP, be it the Aam Aadmi Party, be it the DMK, be it the Congress, every party, there are going to be factionalism, there are going to be groups, there are going to be lobbies, there are going to be camps. Why do you think that Adarniya Pradhan Mantri Modi ji has still not been able to choose one particular leader? Why Nadda ji is ruling his roost more in the prime? Why do they take so much time to select chief ministers after coming into power?
But Syed Asad Abbas, we are not talking about the BJP, we are talking about the Congress party, because a Congress person has raised an issue. He has said he could not meet Rahul Gandhi as an MLA. When he was an MLA, he couldn't meet Rahul Gandhi for about 3 years. He is talking about groupism, which are, you know, and groupism, there are a couple of other issues as well, which are taking the party down. Sanju Verma, every time you ask Syed Asad Abbas or anybody from the Congress party or a supporter of the Congress party about what Congress insiders are saying, it's like they say, look at the BJP.
You know, Hina, normally Syed Abbas is rational, but today I think he was engaging in looking London, talking Tokyo. You know, आपने पूछा कांग्रेस के बारे में, ये आउट ऑफ सिलेबस बताने लगे बीजेपी के बारे में.
Actually, वो पहली वाली डिबेट शायद से वहां से अभी तक निकल नहीं पाए हैं. Maybe that's why.
Yes. You know, Hina, if you look at the skirmishes in the Congress party, for instance, we all know in 21-22. Ashok Gehlot versus Sachin Pilot. We are all aware, in 21-22 in Chhattisgarh, it was Bhupesh Baghel versus T.S. Singhdeo of the Congress. And then, we are also aware that Karnataka mein Siddaramaiah versus D.K. Shivkumar. It has become legendary folklore, the extent to which the two sides are at loggerheads with each other has completely resulted in a situation where governance has flown out of the window in Karnataka and in the state of Maharashtra, where I come from. Look at the irony. You have Prithviraj Chavan, former chief minister, against Varsha Gaikwad, ruling MP from the Congress party. Varsha Gaikwad versus Nana Patole versus Bhai Jagtap. And do you also remember, forget anybody else, there is a man called Navjot Singh Sidhu. He is supposedly very, very close to Priyanka Vadra. Navjot Singh Sidhu's wife has recently been suspended for 6 years from the Congress party after she made that claim. 500 crore है तो आपको कांग्रेस पार्टी में मुख्यमंत्री की पोजीशन मिल जाएगी. The limited point I'm trying to make is all is not well within the Congress party, and I will only say one thing. I will take 10 seconds. You remember a man called Hardik Patel? What did he say? He said, मैं इसलिए कांग्रेस पार्टी छोड़ना चाहता हूं क्योंकि यहाँ पर 300 किलोमीटर जाकर आप राहुल गांधी के लिए यदि चिकन सैंडविच लेकर आते हैं तो आपको प्रमोशन मिलेगी, बट जमीनी कार्यकर्ता की कांग्रेस पार्टी में कोई इज्जत नहीं है.
You're talking about Hardik Patel. In fact, we have a soundbite ready of Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma as well, when he used to be in the Congress party. Let's hear what he had to say.
मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे जी ने ये बोल रहा है कि मेरा साथ कोई चाय नहीं पीता है, तो हो सकता है राहुल जी उनका साथ चाय नहीं पीता है अभी तक. मेरा अनुभव है कांग्रेस में कुत्ता का बहुत दाम है, कुत्ता का बहुत वैल्यू है, इंसान का वैल्यू कम है, तो इसीलिए खड़गे जी का.
Advocate Umair Junaidi, this is what Himanta Biswa Sarma had to say. The former MLA of the Congress party from Cuttack also said in the letter that he was not able to meet Rahul Gandhi for almost 3 years. And he's also saying that it's not a personal grievance but a reflection of wider emotional disconnect that's felt by workers across India. Do you think it's time for the Congress party to sit up and take note?
I have been saying this continuously in the debates that it is the internal policy, internal strategy of the Congress. Interrogation, if they have to be, they have to do, they will do, and definitely there will be a change if there is a need for the change.
Right now also you feel there is no need to do any kind of introspection?
Let me speak. If I'm getting time to speak, let me speak. It is the High Command who decides what to do so. And every party does have a high command and they decide so. Now talking about the letter from the Congress leader Mukim, he is expressing his views. The same scene was been in Karnataka, wherein Yatnal, the MLA from the Bijapur, was raising continuous serious issues were going on in BJP, and BJP expelled him for 6 years. At least this person is not being expelled from the party.
Oh, Dr. Anand Ranganathan, at least this person is not being expelled. You heard what Advocate Umair Junaidi had to say. He should be thanking his stars that he has not been expelled.
No, well, a couple of points because time is of the essence. You know, let me not rattle out the perhaps dozens of names of Congress leaders who have been ruthlessly sacked for their display of democratic criticism. तो दूर की बात है, disagreement. And let me not talk about at least Sachin Pilot today, against whom sedition charges were slapped by the sitting chief minister. Let me not talk, because my good friend Abbas is here and he loves to talk about the regional issues, and of course he has a lot of information about the Karnataka Congress government. I want to ask him, do you know that Cabinet Cooperation Minister K.N. Ramanna? Rajanna. Yes, Rajanna. What happened to him? What happened to Rajanna? Is he still the cabinet minister? Please tell me, why is still not the cabinet minister, Abbas? Yes,
I am so glad. I am so glad, my dear friend, that you came to Karnataka. You speak of K.N. Rajanna. Are you even aware Yediyurappa's son was called Chief Minister from
See, now suddenly I asked him to talk of Rajanna and he talks of Yediyurappa. I'll tell you now, Abbas, please don't.
I asked him about BJP, he was talking. I asked him about Congress, he was talking about BJP.
I'll tell you who Rajanna was. Rajanna was the person who questioned Rahul Gandhi's claim on vote chori. And Rahul Gandhi said, don't make him resign or suspend. sack him. The next, within 24 hours, Rajanna was sacked, and Abbas knows this. He's rattling out, Kannada and Karnataka politics. But suddenly, cat gets his tongue when he has to explain what happened to Rajanna. Arey, Rajanna ko hua kya bhai?
Okay. For all of you, I just have one question and I want closing comments from each one of you, because a very interesting point has also been made by this Congress Neta in this letter to Sonia Gandhi. He's in a way trying to suggest it's time for Priyanka Gandhi to take over the reins. Congress High Command should now stop thinking about, focusing on Rahul Gandhi. They should focus on Priyanka Gandhi. Do you think that will be the right thing for the party to do? Let's begin with you, Dr. Anand Ranganathan. 10 seconds each, please, all of you.
Yeah, I'll take 5 seconds. It'll be like rearranging deck chairs on Titanic.
Okay. Sanju Verma.
In my 10 seconds, I will say that, there was the 1907 Surat split, then the 1969 split in the Congress, then the 1978 split. And the most famous splits were between 1994 and 1999, when G.K. Mupnar, Sharad Pawar, the likes of Mamata Banerjee left the Congress. And then the other splits that happened were once Hemanta Biswa Sarma and the likes of Jyotiraditya Scindia left. I think now you will see another split in the next 2 years for sure within the Congress party, because Rahul Gandhi se na ho paega.
Okay. Advocate Umair Junaidi.
राहुल गांधी से ही हो पाएगा. राहुल
पर अभी तक तो हो नहीं पा रहा है. इलेक्शन के बाद इलेक्शन हारे जा रहे हैं उनके लीडरशिप में कांग्रेस पार्टी.
We have hope, we have faith in Rahul Gandhi, and definitely will come back to the power, and everybody will see it. Mark my words, and there will be no split up in the Congress. Ms. Sanju ma'am, please, it might be past. There have been several splits up. But I don't think so. Anything gonna happen soon, or anything gonna happen in the future. Let's we as a believer of a leader, we believe that Rahul Gandhi has the potential to lead a nation, and definitely the nation will give him a chance.
Advocate Umair Junaidi, a wise man once said famously, if wishes were horses, fools would have been riding. I mean, it's great to hear what you're saying and the hopes that you have as far as Congress party is concerned, but this criticism, this demand to perhaps have Priyanka Gandhi take over the reins has not come from somebody who's from the BJP or any other political party. It has actually come from somebody who is from the Congress party, who's been in the party for many years. Syed Asad Abbas, 10 seconds, closing comments.
You're right about that, Hinaji. If wishes really indeed came true, horses could fly, and that is the truth. But the fact of the matter is, yes, let me agree with you. There are leaders who support Priyanka Gandhi ji. There are section of leaders who support Rahul Gandhi ji. So is the case. After the 2024 debacle of BJP, from no 400 par, no 300 par to 200 par, there are many people in BJP who want Yogi Adityanath to lead and not Modi ji. So there is factionalism in every party, and that is the whole truth.
अगली बार आपसे जब हम कांग्रेस के बारे में पूछेंगे, आप कांग्रेस के बारे में पढ़ के आइए, because every time I ask you about the Congress party, you give me what's happening in the BJP. That's not the topic of discussion today, but I'm completely out of time. Thank you very much, all of you, for joining us here on India Upfront this evening.